Uh, Now I get on the telecast, spiritual leader and practicing Hindu priest at Ram Mandir in Mississiauga in Canada. Pandit Roopnauth Sharma, he is the president of the Hindu Federation, an umbrella body that represents Hindu temples and related organizations in Canada. He looks after Mississiauga Ram Temple, which is one of Canada's leading temples, providing exceptional quality service in the form of spiritual guidance and cultural preservation. It is registered as a charitable organization for over 18 years. Thank you very much, Pandit Roopnauth Sharma, for joining us on the telecast. And of course, my first question to you, a very obvious question about the celebrations of the Ayodhya Ram Mandir consecration, and how are you celebrating it in Mississiauga in Canada?
In Canada, I can say that it is very crucial. It's a great reminder of our heritage, and it sends a significant message that there is a renaissance or a resurrection of Hindu Dharma in India, and it's like a beacon to the world that yes, Hinduism is finally being recognized and we are reclaiming our heritage.
Have you seen a glimpse of the photos and the videos of the Ram Mandir that are being released on a regular basis as the countdown to the consecration ceremony nears? And how do you feel? And are there any special plans for the Pran Pratishtha ceremony in Mississiauga at the temple?
I've seen glimpses of the activities in the pre-construction, construction, and some of the plans for the celebration. They're all very exciting. It's very motivating. It brings a feeling of warmth and comfort to know that this is actually happening. We at the Ram Mandir have a special event. Well, for 2 days, on the 21st, we have a 4-hour program from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then on the 22nd in the evening from 6 until 9 p.m. at the Ram Mandir. But all of the members of the Hindu Federation, which is a conglomerate body representing Hindu temples across Canada, will be having some celebrations. We are considering this to be a second Diwali, or the first Diwali of 2024, when Rama returns to Ayodhya, or the message of Rama returns to Ayodhya. So Hindus are very excited. People are being encouraged to light diyas in their homes and in their outside of their homes. And at Ram Mandir, there'll be special decorations outside to celebrate the occasion. So all in all, there's a lot of excitement and a lot of warm feeling about this happening. I've seen.
You are also the priest at the Ram Mandir in Mississiauga. You are attending to a large Hindu community there. If you could shed more light about the temple, when was it built?
This mandir was constructed and was opened officially in the year 2000. And it was built or put together by people from all over the world who are Hindus, from every geographic reference, who live in Canada. And it was through community support, charitable donations, and hard work and effort by individuals who were willing to do that. There was a planning committee, which I was the head of, a founding membership that I'm also the founder of this temple. But there are many who were involved in the initial stage to make this a reality. The temple existed in a simple unit prior to that, an industrial unit, for many years, and then we were able to progress to buying land and then to build this structure. It was designed with ancient design in mind, and very simplistic and very cost effective. We have approximately 18,000 square feet of floor space, which includes the mandir area and then other areas for other social activities. But it is a place where Hindus from all over the world come. It is not a particular group of, like you would have a Gujarati Mandir, a Punjabi Mandir, or a Marathi Mandir. This is a Hindu Mandir. And as I mentioned, the devotees are from all over the world. And the mandir is open 7 days a week, approximately 15 hours a day, from 7:30 a.m. in the morning until 9 p.m. There are special programs on Monday, Tuesdays, Fridays, evenings, and of course, at Sunday from 10 to 12. There's Aarti done 3 times a day. There's 7:30 in the morning, and then Ram Aarti every day at lunchtime, and in the evening time at 8 p.m. And on Sundays, there's special programs. All of the parbs are celebrated. All of the religious occasions are celebrated in the mandir. Although it's a Ram Mandir, we have the murtis of other deities present in the mandir: Krishna, Bhagwan, Shivji, Hanumanji, Durga, Lakshmi, Saraswati, and others.
Now, the temple has connected a community of over 3,000 Hindu families in the area. If you could tell us more about the temple that was developed into a place of spiritual guidance for all.
There is always a need for people when we leave our home country to get connected spiritually and culturally. The mandir has become a hub for people to gather, especially seniors and young people who are searching for their identity. This is the place for them to help to reconnect back. And for seniors, it's a place to stay connected. And for the general population, it's a gathering place. It's a place where we congregate for our spiritual needs, for our social, and even for the economic needs, where there's guidance, because we do guidance counseling, and we do new immigrant support. We look after the needy, we prepare bhojan for the seniors. So these are the kind of activities that has brought people to gather together and making this a hub of human interaction. Human beings are known to be gregarious beings. We need to interact at all times. And the mandir is that kind of a place. It is a place for meeting, greeting, and reconnecting. It continues to serve this need since the beginning and continues to do it extensively since Canada is now the home of many, many new immigrants from India of the Hindu tradition.
Where all does the temple attract tourists from and worshippers from? What do those who visit the temple say about their experience?
Well, it's a long line of comments. I would say very positive. People feel a feeling of serenity, feeling of upliftment, feeling of calm. They feel the peace and tranquility of a place of worship and a sacred place, a place where they can reconnect, a place where they feel at home, a place where they find those who they can relate with and who shares a common thought, common belief, and a common approach to relating to God. All of those comments have come. Of course, there's the comments about the physical appearance. That is a beautiful building, and it represents Hinduism in all its form, and that it is, because it's a Ram Mandir, it stands out in the eyes, and those who are seeking for a place who, if you're a foreigner coming to Canada and you do a search on any of the search engines and you type in Ram Mandir, Mississiauga Ram Mandir will pop up. So to the foreigner, it is an icon to connect to. To the resident, it is a place to be home. To the visitor, it is a place to visit and to take away good memories, photographic and otherwise. So all of these things it presents to the general Hindu and non-Hindu population.
How does the temple promote the teachings of Hinduism through its daily activities?
Every aspect of the activities in the mandir is a teaching methodology. All of our programs are presented in modern day technology, that whenever we have sermons, all of the mantras are projected on screens, overhead screens. The mantras are written either in Sanskrit and Hindi and also in English, so that the entire gathering can read and repeat. The lecturing is done. Ramcharitmanas and Bhagavad Gita are the common texts that are used. And all the other texts, we read them in their text language, Sanskrit and Hindi, and everything is translated again in English. And all of the message is delivered in English as I'm speaking to you. This makes it very easy for people to gravitate towards learning, because many of the people here in Canada, Hindus who are first generation, second generation, third generation, and even fourth generation outside of India, whereby the common language is English. So we are here to disseminate knowledge, and we do that through practicing and promoting the rituals, promoting and practicing all of the major events like Diwali, Ram Navami, Navaratri, Janmashtami, and so on. And there are gatherings when these events occur in the thousands, and people gather and come to the mandir literally for 15 hours a day. So there is a great collection of information here available. By coming, one can just gravitate towards what is happening, because it's simply presented in a way whereby everyone can understand and everyone can appreciate.
How do you feel the Ram Mandir in Ayodhya can bring the seekers of spirituality across the globe closer together?
Well, it is becoming the universal icon of Hinduism. when you think of Ram Charitmanas, the sacred book that we call the Ramayana, it tells the story of the Lord incarnate. And we always read and identified Ayodhya as the place where this happened. But today, to have a shrine consecrated, whereby this is the Bhumi, this is the place, this is the birthplace of the Divine Lord when he took form, it is a great way to bring Hindus together, to let them feel that we are suddenly recognized, regardless of the history where we were dominated by foreign powers for close to 1200 or 1400 years. Hinduism has still survived, and these reclaiming of our heritage are significant to the future growth and the future existence of Hinduism throughout the world.
Absolutely. Now we see, a lot of footfall when it comes to religious tourism to Vatican, to Mecca, Medina, to Jerusalem. Can the religious tourism potential to Ayodhya and to other parts of our country can be unlocked now with this mega celebration taking place?
I think the potential is beyond anyone's imagination. I've had the opportunity to visit India, and I believe that a lot more can be done to create heritage sites and to redevelop the heritage sites and to spend more money to make them a place that all Hindus can be proud of and all people of the world will want to go and see, like any other place that people go to see. And Ayodhya will definitely become a place to visit in the hearts of Hindus and non-Hindus because of what it represents.
Thank you so much, Pandit Roopnauth Sharma, for joining us on the telecast.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.